Good morning, friends. Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic here with just a little Monday morning motivation. This morning I'm going to be reading out of my little devotion book, God Hears Her by Our Daily Bread. We're just going to get to it this morning. It's talking about living differently. Amen. Something we all need to focus on in today's society. We have sinned and done wrong. We have been wicked and have rebelled. We have turned away from your commands and laws. This is Daniel chapter 9, verse 5. And the devotion reads, trapped in a foreign culture, Daniel knew firsthand the challenges of life in a society steeped in sin. Sounds familiar, right? While his story teaches us how to remain pure and prayerful, regardless of what others around us are doing, the events that took him to Babylon hold lessons as well. Although they had been warned by God's prophets for years, the people of Israel chose idolatry above their love for God. They knew how to perform their rituals, ask for his help, and speak the right words, but their hearts remained in love with the secular culture they lived in. Daniel was different. He saw not only the sin of the pagan society to which he had been transported, but more important, he also recognized the compromise that had infiltrated God's people. Because Daniel cared about God's standard more than his own need for comfort, God not only spoke to Daniel, but also gave him insight and understanding. With God's help and for his glory, the same opportunity to rise above an unholy culture is available to us today. Amen. And I just want to point out a couple of key phrases that popped out to me in this little reading. Compromise. Are we compromising our beliefs to be accepted, to be popular, to be in the in crowd, to be rewarded for our own profit? God's standards. Are we caring about God's standards more than our own comfort? Or is our own comfort being placed above God's standards? Rise above. Amen. Rise above. Friends, I just want to challenge you today in a world that doesn't like critical thinkers, that doesn't like Christianity even, that thinks that we should think the way they think and do what they do with the risk of being canceled or hated. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. Stand up for what you believe. Stand up for Jesus. Stand up for the Bible, for his word, for what's right. Stand up against injustice. Dare to be different. Dare to be a Daniel. I love you guys. I'll see you later this week with something crafty. Mwah.